Hello and welcome to episode 22 of my car review series. Sorry it's been a 3-episode back-to-back. I got a request to do this car, so today I'm reviewing the Nissan Skyline GTR V Spec 2 Nür, or I assume that means Nürburgring, and then R34. Let me just check I'm actually in it. Yes, I'm in it, okay. Now, I'm kind of worried about this car in some ways. It's I mean, it's got, you'll see what I mean when I go into the car settings. It's yeah. So it's got 633 performance points. It has 908 brake horsepower. It has 1,248 kilograms. It is four-wheel drive, so I'm not gonna have to worry. Won't have to worry too much about traction issues. It has 93 kilograms force-meter max torque, and it's a 1.37 kilograms per brake horsepower power to weight ratio. We're back in London again, yay! Yeah, I like London. London has always been like the staple of this channel. I'm gonna wait for this group of cars here just to go past, and then I'll spin around, and then after that I'll test out everything. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm expecting speed, basically. I'm expecting a lot of acceleration. In fact, way too much acceleration is what I'm expecting the most. This car is just ridiculously overpowered for what it is. Right, after this car has gone past, I'll go into the track. Yeah, so it is a premium car, luckily, so we have that option. So there's the, I'll just park on the side of the road here, just so cars don't smash into me. So we've got the brake lights. They're very big brake lights. You've got the front of the car, so you've got the just in how it looks, you've got the horn. That's the horn. You've got the wipers. This is a premium car, so we're quite lucky there. Now, what's my lights? I can't remember what my lights are. Is that the light? That's the lights. They're the lights. Very powerful lights. Not how I remember them to be, but yeah, those are the lights. We've got the front view with the speeder goes up to 240 miles per hour, so that's not a good sign. Let's see, we've got the interior, which is one I'll be using. It's quite good. Yep. There's the right view, the left view, and the rear view. I have put something on this car just to make it look even nicer than it already does. Is the if you look to the left of the steering wheel, you've got those 3 red dials. I've added those in manually just to make it look even nicer than it already does. Hopefully no one will hit me here. And then you've got the bonnet view, which is, yeah, the bonnet view. It is a carbon bonnet, not the normal, just plain blue bonnet. So yeah, I'll be using this view. So I'll turn around now, seeing there's no cars coming for about 5 seconds. Now, first thoughts, very, very good, very quick, very sensitive. Right, burnout. Oh, there's the sound, by the way. I forgot to see the sound. There's the sound. So we'll test the burnout. I'll do it from this view just so you can see it properly. Okay, there's the burnout. Right, now we'll go from this view. Now it accelerates very quickly. It accelerates very, very quickly. Look at that, 0 to 60 already. That's very quick 0 to 60 time there. Right, 0 to 60, 0. 60. That's so quick. Wow. I wasn't expecting this car to be this quick. I'm actually scared to go in race mode with this car. It's so quick. I seem to be shifting the gears a bit quickly as well. Oh, this is quick. Oh wow, this is brakes. Okay, brakes aren't as good as I thought they would be. Oops. The brakes aren't that good. Wow. Okay, brakes aren't the best. I need to keep. Ow! I need to keep that in mind. This car is good. Wow. I'm so scared to drive this car. So I can never seem to get. Oh, for God's sake! Stop hitting me. I don't seem to want to drive this car faster than about 150. I just get so scared. Ah, the brakes need to be improved. Those brakes need to be improved really badly. Okay, so yeah, brakes need to be improved. Definitely, brakes aren't the best. Even though I've put a bit of pressure about 3 more. They're quite bad brakes. Oh, brakes! Stop going in my lane! Stop pushing me. That's not going to do anything, is it? Right. What's the point in just pushing me like that? That's not going to help anyone. I might have to turn around if they do it again. Don't you dare hit me! Don't you? Oh, right. I'm turning around. I'm turning around. There's just no point. Oh, I'm gonna wait for this car. He still hit me. It's just chaos on this lobby right now. This car is so quick. Oh, brakes! I need to keep that in mind. I keep forgetting how bad these brakes are. I really do. I'm currently stuck behind these people, so it's very difficult to sort of just drive to full potential, especially to have to brake like 3 seconds in advance, so I don't hit them. Right, I think I can get them on the straight here. This car is just so overpowered. Look at that! The braking, again. Braking, I only just made that. And I braked way too early there, and I still just made that. We've got spinning out whatever that is, Cayenne, I think it's called. Or something like that. Yeah, Honda. Oh, that's my fault. Oh, don't just hit me. Stop hitting me. How am I supposed to drive when there's 10 people hitting me at once? Let's just... These guys are ruining it. They always ruin things. Why can't the Gran Turismo community just... Wow, it span out quickly. Tyres need to be a bit grippier, I think. There's a lot of grip on the front of the car, but next to nothing on the rear of the car. I don't want to hit this guy. There we go. Just in case he unpaused, which he will, because everyone seems to unpause right in front of me. This car is very tricky to drive. Just I can't even hear the horn when I'm driving. The horn's very quiet. Wow, this car is really bad. It might be really good, and I'm just not used to it. But I'm pretty sure it's not that good. I think if you were to drive this car, okay, he just got hit. Right, so yeah, if you were to drive this car, I wouldn't drive it stock. As you can see, I'm kind of struggling to keep it in a straight line and struggling to keep it under control. I can't see a thing. Drive, just drive. I don't care if I hit him. I just want to go past him before he drifts into me, which he will. Get rid of the wipers. There we go. Sorry about that. So yeah, that was a very quick review from my side. But overall, this car is not the best of cars in the world. I must admit. It's if you were for beginners, I would definitely not drive this. For amateurs, maybe. I don't know. I don't think it'll be suited for amateurs. If you can professionally tune this car properly, and so it does actually drive normally like a normal car, then yes, you can drive this car, but not stock. Never drive this car stock. It's just ridiculously difficult. Like, ridiculously difficult to drive. Braking, I'll tell you some tuning tips if you want. The braking pressure would need to be increased by a lot, because the braking is absolutely terrible. The suspension is too stiff. The transmission is way too fast, or too slow, depending on how you shift. For controllers, I'd say it's too fast. For steering wheels, I'd say it's too slow. It's not ideal for these short, twisty tracks, and if you want to do it a short, twisty track, then definitely don't drive this car, whatever you do. The tyres need more grip, so definitely put a bit more tyre pressure on them. What else is there? Suspension, like I said, is way too stiff. The boost would need... Not the boost, the... I would actually probably take the turbo off, because the turbo is just delivering way too much power at one time. It's way too much power. I put a lot of camber on it as well. I think I need a lot more camber. I'm going to turn around now. I mean, I don't want to turn around, but I don't want to be around that drifting car for the rest of this review. Overall, this car is quite bad. Like, overall, this car is very bad. Oh, for God's sake! Ugh! It clearly says in the title of this lobby, UK law. Ignore the 70 miles per hour bit, but it does say UK law. And I'm trying the best of my ability to stick to that. It's very difficult. It's just so difficult, this car to drive. It's like, I have to average about half throttle just so I can keep the car under control. Brakes here, and I still barely made that. Wow, braking. Okay, so the braking pressure, when you're doing full braking, it spins out, and when you're doing normal braking, it doesn't brake enough. So, you have to be I wouldn't drive this car with a controller, let's just say that. Because the controller only allows you to do, really, the braking is just either full braking or no braking, or half braking, unless you have really sensitive fingers or something. You can drift this car, that's nice. At least I can drift this car with the undriftable steering wheel. Oh, we've got a spinning out Le Mans car right in front of me. It's always nice to see. The revs go up high. Revs are very nice. Yeah, so I wouldn't drive this car. I wouldn't drive this car in any circumstances. Maybe in a 0 to 60 in a drag race. You just turned around. Ah, ow! There's a wall there. You're turning around again. What? Oh, for God's sake! Just stop turning around. That's his fault. I'm not blaming that on me. That's his fault. Look how fast this thing goes. It's stupid. This is faster than all my Subarus combined. No, it's faster than all my Subarus. Wow. It's ridiculous. I'm having a lot of fun somehow. Even though it's a really bad car to drive, I'm having a lot of fun. Which I'm surprised about. Yeah, you can drift this car, which is nice. If you want to drift car if you want to drift with the undriftable steering wheel, then definitely you should pick this car. It's got definitely, well, I would probably pick a Subaru actually, but if you don't have access to a Subaru or you don't like Subarus and you prefer Evos, then I'll get this car. Don't! Oh my God! What is up with these people? They can't seem to drive. Ugh. Oh! Don't drift. Oh. It's so difficult just to go in a lobby and find people that aren't messing around. Despite the fact that I'm messing around. That doesn't matter. The fact that they're messing around is what matters. Right. Oh dear. This actually makes my heart go really fast. It's a very stressful car to drive. It's also a very stressful lobby to drive, so those two combined make for a very, very stressful experience. Maybe maybe in the future I might make a video of this car, but on a longer sweeping track like Sierra, just because I have a thing this car is designed for those sorts of tracks. Because right now I'm sort of biased to this track, and this track is very twisty. It's designed for the sort of street cars and the small sort of courses and stuff, like the previous episode. It's designed for the courses. The track is designed for the courses of this world. There we go. But definitely for this car, I probably would use it on a track like Le Mans and Nürburgring. Bear in mind this car has a name of Nürburgring, and I assume it's designed for Nürburgring. So yeah, that has been this episode of this car review. I bet you I can keep up with this Le Mans car. No, I can't. Okay. Yep, the car hasn't got enough braking because the braking's terrible. What were Gran Turismo thinking in adding this car into the game? It's not a very good car. Maybe stock it would be a bit better. Maybe. But I highly doubt that. There's a very small chance that this car is good. But like I said, if I was on Sierra, I'd probably completely change my mind with all the car, but as I'm on London and I'm using London, then this is how this car works on London, and it's not very good for London. It's not very good for the short twisty tracks. So, yep, I've been XeinsGaming, reviewing the Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec 2 Nürburgring R34 from 2002. Oh wow, that's such a long name. That's probably the longest name on here. And I will see you in the next video. See you guys.